Hey guys, it is Of the Lilies here, and today we're going to be doing a video about city living. So as you guys probably know, the game came out technically yesterday at 11 p.m., but basically today. And I'm really excited about it. This is going to be, you guys are going to get to see my very first time playing it. So I'm just going to be exploring the different districts and things like that for the first time. So yeah, the new aspiration is City Native, which I've selected for her, and I might try to get some of the goals completed during this video. The two new traits are unflirty and vegetarian, and I really appreciate the vegetarian one because I'm a vegetarian, and I always like when they add that kind of stuff in it. They have lots of great new hairs. I really like the hairs. The only reason why I chose this hair over some of the others is I get really picky about matching accessories, and a lot of the hair choices had accessories in them that I really liked, but it would have taken me forever, you guys, to get an outfit together, and I want to show more than outfit making in this video. And for once, I'm not using custom content. I deserve a prize or something for that because I'm pretty CC obsessed, but it's always good to take a break from that and enjoy all the content the game gives us alone, because they have a lot of great stuff. I went through a lot of different two-piece outfits. I meant to go through the one-piece outfits too, but I kind of forgot. And I ended up choosing this geometric one, which I like. I think it's really, I like it a lot. Yay! I'm pretty easy to please though. So yeah, there's also this little armband thing that seemed to be the only thing in the actual accessories section that wasn't headbands and headwear kind of thing. And there's also two new tattoos, and I really like the koi one, which is the one that I left her with. So yeah, moving on to the apartments and stuff, which I really like how you can view the apartments from this kind of view. I don't know what to call it. And so the apartments have different traits, which I didn't know about going into this, and I think it's so cool. So the different traits will affect the apartment, I guess. So, good schools, I'm guessing, gives a boost in studying our grades. The apartment I ended up choosing for her has gremlins, which I think will make things kind of fall apart and stuff. And there's that haunted one, and it's really cool. And one of the things that I noticed is some of the apartments will let you have three people move it, three bedrooms, and I don't think there's any starter homes that come with the game that have three bedrooms without you having to restructure everything. So I like that a lot. How there's a lot of different it's a lot more flexible in the living spaces. And I just like how they're all how different people that you don't all control at once live in the same building. I think that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty easily impressed. So far so good. My favorite part of Sims is usually creating, and then I get into these very intensive storylines in my head. So this kind of video is a little different for me, where I'm just kind of figuring out things as I go. I had so much trouble with this. So, sorry, just random change of subject. So she's standing right outside her building, and she's talking, and I want to get close to her while she's talking, because usually I zoom in kind of close to my people when I'm playing, but it won't let me zoom in close. Whenever I get near her, I'm also getting near the building, so it thinks I want to go up to her apartment room, so it won't let me get closer than what I am right now while she's talking. So I didn't really like that too much. But that's a little thing, not like a deal breaker or anything. So yeah, right now, she lives in I cannot remember what the district is called. I think it's the Spice District, which it has this really cute jungle gym and basketball court, which I really like the basketball court edition. I think that's a cool new skill to have. And can I just say that the creators of the graphics for this game, they did such a beautiful job on this expansion. There's this ongoing theme I've noticed of these mosaics, and I think they're just so beautiful. I want to see them in real life. They're very pretty. They outdone themselves. They have outdone themselves rather. So there are these like snow globes that you can collect, and I guess people just leave boxes of their stuff around, and we dig through it, not looking for other things but snow globes because of what is more valuable than a snow globe, which I like. I'm I'm one of those people that always say they're gonna collect things and but never really fully collect things. So I just have a bunch of little mini collections of things, like a small collection of pens, of notebooks, of stuffed animals, things like that. That don't really go over 5 items. But anyway, so I like the idea of collecting not snowballs, snow globes. And I think it's really cute. There's like different kinds of snow globes. And I'm guessing, I feel like I've read it somewhere, but snow globes can be different with festivals that come and go, I think. Okay, and another thing that you guys might have noticed is I'm right now in a new place temporarily, and there are some background noises that I can't completely get rid of, which if you didn't notice, I'm sorry for drawing attention to it. If you did notice, I'm sorry that it exists. Hopefully, it won't be a thing in any of my other videos. And I appreciate you guys watching it. Anyway, I think it's not that bad. It's very in the background, so just try to ignore it. And I won't mention it again so you don't have to think about it. A lot of my videos for this coming month are pre-recorded anyway, so it was recorded before this background noise problem happened. And why are they pre-recorded? I'm doing NaNoWriMo again this year, which is National Novel Writing Month. You write 50,000 words in a month. If you do it, let me know and I'll add you and all that good stuff on my account. It's a lot of fun. Not as fun as The Sims, though. Okay, equally. They're equally as fun. So yeah, it took me a minute to realize one of the goals is to introduce yourself to 3 different people in 3 different neighborhoods, but I thought it was just 3 different people in the same neighborhoods. I spent a really long time talking to everyone in this one neighborhood and not understanding why the goal wasn't being completed. So I was really confused because I'm bad at reading things all the way through. I'm not gonna lie about that. And then at some point I do read it again, and then I run off to a different area. Any second now. No, oh, no, that's in a little bit. Never mind, not running off to a different area yet. I'm still exploring this one. Oh, they have this like cool new, like before you could play music for tips, but I don't think it had this complete setup. And the setup's cool. I don't know what she's playing, but I'm pretty sure it's new. I'm hoping it's new. If it's not new, I'm sorry. I have an awful memory, but I think it's new. Right now, she's helping. I think it's a teenager. It looks like a teenager, but maybe that's just because of how they're dressed. She is helping this teenager with a graffiti on the ground, which this and that, like, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's like a community artwork board. I really want to try that out. I haven't seen it yet. But if I do, I will try to join in on that. So, yay, graffiti. I think this kind of outline thing is really cool. I don't actually stay to finish the entire graffiti piece because I wanted to show you guys different things in the different districts. So I cut the time short. I'm sure the possible teenager will finish it off beautifully and it'll look amazing. And whenever I step out of my apartment, I can say, hey, I made that, a little tiny bit of it. Anyway, moving on to a different neighborhood. So there are 4 districts. I think it's the Spice District, which is what I'm in now, the Art District, the Fashion District, and Uptown. Huh, they kind of gave away my answer. Yeah, and they're all like a little different. I can feel like the same city vibe throughout all of them, but they're all a bit different. And there's a lot of like different cultures strewn into the different neighborhoods, which I like that. Since, the other neighborhoods, which I also have a lot of different things I like about them, can be a little one note. They're great, and there's nothing wrong with being one note, but this kind of goes a little bit everywhere. And like I said a little bit earlier on, that mosaic kind of theme goes, kind of follows along. And karaoke is the greatest. I love karaoke. I'm horrible at karaoke, but I love it, and I love the addition of it. And I think it will be a lot of fun to kind of weave it into the entertainer career. Like, a lot of these things, on top of being great on their own as an expansion, just really be fun to integrate into what's already there. And with all my Sims families that I have going on outside of this. Yes, I do play Sims outside of my videos, just not as often as I'd like. So yeah, I was thinking I really want to explore the career paths, which I don't really show you them until the end. But I was thinking of maybe doing a series, maybe just doing it on my own with 3 sisters and the 3 different career paths, and kind of going from there. We'll see if I do anything with it. Oh my gosh, I love how it's like multi-layered. I don't know how to explain it, but you're up off the ground, and that's very new. It bothers me that I can't go on not on the train tracks, but near them and kind of interact down there. But it's really cool how it's in the background. I think it's just beautiful work. And the fashion district, that's where we are, right? Like I said, Horrible Memory is very zen. Like, when I'm shopping, I don't imagine zenness, but I like it, the vibe. It looks like there's like a movie theater poster type thing, but I don't think you can go to the movies anywhere. Yeah, so I'm just kind of looking around, and then I finally found my way to the food carts. Is that what they're called? Food stalls? I don't know, there's protesters, that's cool. That's a new city experience. And there's another person playing for tips. It definitely feels like the city. I grew up in cities. I'm a very much a city girl, and I think it captures some of the aspects of the city pretty well. Oh, another new thing is that you can haggle with the stall people, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was a successful haggler. I don't know what happens if you're not successful. I'm sure at some point I will find out, but yay, 25% off. And I got an awesome sweet and sour eggplant. Yep, yay. And my sim appears to be very happy about this once she receives it. I really like some of the new characters. I don't know their names yet, but that girl with pink hair, I want to be friends with her. She looks like someone worth being friends with. And yeah, I want to get to know like their traits and stuff, because after playing for a bit, you get very used to the characters that come with the game, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes when I'm playing a game, I'll just delete all the people and all the houses and import all these new ones from the galleries, which, thank you for all the amazing people that upload things onto the galleries. You make my gameplay so much better when I'm looking for something new, which I sometimes am. Oh, also, there's these very cool bathroom stalls, which I like because of sometimes when I'm building, the rare instances when I'm building lots that aren't residential, which is me building at all, is a very rare occurrence. It can be really annoying to have remembered that I've forgotten the bathroom, because this happens to me. I get so sucked up into my vision that I forget that my vision is missing something that's needed. So yeah, just stick a random stall somewhere. So I guess a new plan. And then I go back to my exploration of the area, which I ended up in a weird place. Like, I thought this was like a train station. So I go in there, and it's a dead end, and it kind of creeps me out a little bit, because there's that like hole. I just imagine someone shoving someone else. I'm sorry, you guys. My imagination is okay. Ignore that. Let's get back to the game. Yep, perfect timing. So we're eating. our eggplant and listening to music, and there's a kid with no parent across from us, because that's how we do it in The Sims. Yep. So she has to go to the bathroom. She's gonna use one of those nifty stalls that you can't actually go into. And I think we're gonna skip. And ta-da! Nope. There we go. So there is some kind of option here where you can grab a poster, but it's all the decent posters are already gone. I don't know what was there, but at some point I'm gonna figure it out. I'm pretty sure whatever posters there were are really cool, but for now, we're gonna go check out another district for you guys to see. Okay, so we've been to the Spice District and the Fashion District, so I think what we're gonna do next is the Art District, maybe? Yeah? Okay, yes, we're at the Art District. And what I didn't realize is, at first I thought you could just click the district and travel there, but you actually have to click one of the buildings or apartments there, which it confused me for a second. And I've never been to an art gallery that has a bar. I've seen a couple, like during events where a bar's like temporary kind of bar thing has been brought in, but I've never seen a hookah. I know I'm saying it wrong, but a hookah, the smoky thing, that thing in one before. So that, I guess that's cool. There's tape on the ground to do murals in, and there's also like a glass thing in the back. There's a snow globe selling stand, which I love. If I was there, I'd probably spend all my time and money on snow globes, and it'd be horrible because I'd be broke. Because living in the city is expensive. Oh yeah. So paying for the apartment is like it's a rent kind of system. And since I only played it for one day, like one sim day in this video, I'm not sure how the rent works yet. And you have to put a deposit down, which is cool. But yeah. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but that girl was working at the other stand too, right? And I'm about to feel horrible for what's about to happen. So you guys can all shame me in a minute when you see what's about to happen. I don't know a lot of food names. I don't recognize a lot of foods just by the name alone. Which is me giving myself an excuse for what I'm about to do to my sim. Okay, I'm a little ahead of myself here. So she goes over, I think this is Japanese food. Oh, we're teasing the, I forget what these guys are called. Like living statues, is that thing? Okay, anyway, I go over to order food. I look at this thing and I think, oh, it's a potato or something. I don't know what I thought it was. So anyways, I click the thing that I think is a potato type meal because it looked safe to eat for my sim because she's a vegetarian, and it turns out it was not vegetarian. So my sim gets really upset with me, and I try to cancel it out before she eats it, but she takes a bite out of it anyway, and I feel like the most horrible person ever. I don't know what that is. I don't remember what it's called either, but yep, I'm a horrible person. I'm really sorry, Sim. I don't even remember her name. Okay. So yeah, moving past what just happened. Try to forget it, everyone. Put it out of your minds. So now she doesn't want to paint a mural or anything because she's upset for reasons we have already forgotten. She talks to her new buddy for a little bit, and then we're going to move on. So the goals for the first one is meet 3 different people in 3 different neighborhoods or introduce yourself, which I did. Then it's eat food from 3 different carts, which I'm working on. And then the last one, which I think is interesting. I'm trying not to say cool again, but I know I'm going to say it again. The last goal for the first tier is give a friend, I think it said a friend, a key to your apartment. which it's new and I like it a lot, which is almost as bad as saying cool because of how often I say it. But yes, I like that. Um, it's different. And last but not least, we are going. I keep thinking of it as the business section, but I think it's called Uptown. Yeah, it's called Uptown. I might accidentally call it the business section though. So yeah, we travel on over to the fitness center, which I'm going to take a quick look at. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks like very hip and stuff. I don't really go to gyms. There's like bars everywhere down in the city apparently, and there's a cool basketball court and stuff downstairs. Yay. Um, yeah, that's the gym, and then I move on to explain the rest. There has been someone playing music, I think, in all the districts. Right? I don't. Maybe there wasn't one in the last one. This is where the politicians give their important speeches. Uh, there wasn't as much to. This district was much more. There wasn't as many people. Was the first thing I noticed, which people fill in after a few minutes. But there wasn't really as much to do outside the gym, so I was kind of floundering for a minute. And I just went back to looking around at everything because, like I said several times now, it's really they made everything look so pretty. Like we have fancy little water fountains, and we're 3 stories up, which while it looks really cool, in reality I get really sick. I hate heights so much. I thought for some reason, because you could see that vending machine on the floor below us, that I could go to the floor below us, and I kind of attempt this several times despite it not working. And I finally come to terms with the fact that I cannot get to that floor despite being able to see it. And then I move on. That's what I do. There's another hookah thing, which I'm hoping I'm saying right, but no, there's a good chance I'm not. Which seems to be the only thing you can do besides the gym and the food stand here. I mean, if I was a politician, I guess I could politician and give speeches, which I guess I can give speeches anyway, but I don't really have an interest in that at this very moment. So we head on over. I make extra sure that what I get her is vegetarian this time. It's a parfait, which she ends up not even eating, which is fine. I don't think she was hungry anyway. And she goes over there to blow bubbles. Because it's not an extra. It looks like the other thing, but it really blows out bubbles because of this game is rated a certain rating. Yeah. You don't condone bubbles. Oh yeah, the view out that window is so pretty. Go back. Go back past self. Yeah, I do let's plays. I record at the same time that I'm playing, but I was having so many issues with my microphone and the sound in the background that I actually did record sound and then I deleted it and then a lot of complications in this video. But I got it out and that's what matters. She's embarrassed at her bubble blowing, which is, yeah. I I went back to exploring, and I thought at first this was something you could do something with, but they're actually just really cool light things, like fire and coal, which it's very chic design. And then suddenly, while I was all by myself being a loner, a bunch of people appeared, and so I went to go be social, because I'm pretty sure one of her traits is outgoing, so it was fitting. But first, I let her finish her bubbles, because of what kind of person would I be if I didn't let her finish her bubbles? Yeah. So far, my thoughts on this game, since we're kind of nearing the end of this video, my thoughts on the expansion, I think it is a great addition to the game. New words. I enjoy all of the new content, the new outfits, the new neighborhoods are really interesting, and I don't remember anything in Sims that have been quite the same as this, and I really like how they're expanding upon what's already there. Because with the base game for this, it was very much, yay, they have new emotions, but you took away a bunch of stuff, and I was kind of ticked off. But I like how this brought in new things that I haven't really seen in the past games outside of custom content. So yeah, now I look really quickly at the 3 new careers before I log off. And it's politician, like social media, and critic, and I really need to try all these out. Yeah. I just have a bunch of things in mind that can circle around these careers, and it's gonna be a lot of fun to explore. So yeah, I might make another video where I go more into the careers. Like I said, I was thinking about making maybe a series of these 3 sisters, one a politician, one a social media person, and one a critic. But I might just play that on my own too. I haven't really decided yet. Let me know what you think about that. And I hope you guys all had a happy Halloween. I love Halloween. It's a great holiday. Let me know what you guys, if you feel like it, if you lasted this long in the video, let me know what you guys dressed up as and what you did and all of that. So yeah, our main character, whose name I have forgotten since I randomized it. This was just kind of like an experiment for me, so whenever there's a new expansion pack or whatever that comes out, I don't play with any of my long-term families. I just make a person, look at all the new clothes and hairstyles, and then experiment. You know, in case I kill the experimented sim. At some point, I'm gonna have to try that fish that can kill you, death type thing. I'm currently exploring because I thought you could just create a social media account on your phone, since that's what happens in real life. I mean, I've created social media accounts on my phone before. I'm very confused by this for a few seconds before realizing I have to use a computer. And now I am actually gonna head home. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I enjoyed making it. If you did like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, as I really appreciate those. Thanks, you guys, and have a wonderful weekend, whatever time you're watching this, evening, day. Yep, have a great time. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Bye, guys.